Okay, good afternoon and welcome to Walk and Talk number 20 from a very sunny London afternoon again. I'm just walking through Mayfair at the moment, just walking down St George's Street, the rather beautiful St George's Church there. And yesterday I was talking about, during my walk and talk, talking about willpower and basically saying that willpower isn't enough and you need to have your why. Because once you have that real passionate burning desire to do something, it's far more powerful than just being stubborn and determined. So today, following on from that a little bit, is once you kind of got that why, is to kind of then focus on the things ahead and the tasks ahead of you and what's important, because very often I've kind of had this challenge in life, well, not very often, quite often, where I say to myself, and I hear others say that, I hear other business people say it, or just people in life in general, or if only we had enough time, or I'm so busy I haven't got time to do that, or there's never enough time, or I wish there were more hours in the day. And I hear that quite frequently, and I've actually been guilty of saying that in the past, and really, to be honest, all that is an excuse. Because once you've got that why, and once you kind of really know what you want to focus on in life, then actually time is never an issue. Because if something's very important to you and you're really passionate about it, then you always find time. Like, you know, for example, over the last 2 or 3 weeks now, or maybe longer now, I've found time to fit this walk into my day, because I said to myself, you know, I really want to start doing vlogs, I really want to do a bit more walking, a bit more exercise, and actually that's given me the reason to do the walking. Just doing the walking on its own for the sake of exercise and getting fit in itself is kind of not overly motivating. But when I add to it the fact I enjoy doing these vlogs every day, that actually gives me the motivation, the why power for doing the walks. And I've amazingly fitted in the time. I found the time to do these things. A while back I watched something on YouTube about time. And what they did is they took a jelly bean to represent every day of our lives. And I think we had something, the average life, we had something like 26,000 of these days, or 26,000 jelly beans. I have to mention jelly beans because I use them at work hub as a little gift for all our workers there. Endless supply of jelly beans for our co-workers. But the thing about time is, for example, they broke down into various kind of piles of jelly beans, certain things we do like sleeping and eating and etc. And for example, the average person spends 4 hours a day watching TV. That's a lot of TV, by the way, but it could be watching YouTube, stuff like this. These only last a few minutes, so I won't be taking up hours of your day. But the average person, for example, spends 4 hours a day watching TV. Or he might spend several hours a day watching, playing PlayStation, or whatever that may well be. So when you say to yourself, or you think to yourself, oh, well, look, I don't have time for these things, just work out what is important to you once you've kind of got that why power, and then just cut back on some of the things that you may normally do. So if, for example, you watch 3 hours of TV instead of 4, or 2 hours instead of 3, or whatever your average is, say you did that, well, just gaining back an hour a day, that's 7 hours a week, that's 28 or 30 hours a month for the ease of the maths, that's 360 hours over the course of a year, so that's roughly 15 days. Hope my maths is working here. 15 days a year, well, you know, that's like a 2-week holiday. You know, what could you do if you suddenly had an extra 2 weeks in your life? When people say, I wish there was more time, well, we can actually create more time by simply choosing to do different things with our time. So it's not denying ourselves TV, but actually saying, I'm choosing for one of these hours to do something else I'm passionate about, something else I enjoy doing. So next time you catch yourself saying there's never enough time, well, it's a question of your priorities, and once you work out your priorities, and that's not in business, that's in life in general. So if you want to spend more time with the kids, well, spend a little less time on the TV, a little less time on the PlayStation, whatever it may well be, and spend a little bit more time with the kids, or if you want to do more exercise, whatever it may well be. So the answer is, once you've worked out why you want to do something and what your passion is and what really motivates you, then there's always time to do it. So that's it from today's Walk and Talk. I'll leave you here with very sunny, beautiful Berkeley Square in the middle of Mayfair, going past a rather lovely Bentleys, if that's your sort of thing. Not me, but lots of people enjoy that. And here's the beautiful sunny Berkeley Square. So hope you enjoyed watching these. If you want to see more of these, you can subscribe on my YouTube channel, Philip Dodson. Also my blog site, which is philipdodson.wordpress.com. Thanks for listening, and speak to you all soon.